Welcome, everybody. This is Rod Meldrum, the Book of Mormon Evidence Guy, and I'm here with Chris Kimball from Legacy Tours and Travel, and we would like to tell you about a really exciting, once in a lifetime,
or as I'm saying, now or never, because Rod is going to be going on this amazing tour to Nauvoo to experience the solar eclipse coming up. And it's not just Nauvoo, it's everything in the Heartland area, but the solar eclipse is this one-time event that's not going to happen again for
who knows,
a big chunk of time.
For many, many years. Probably Christ will be coming before this happens
It's really the bookend to the solar eclipse that happened in 2017 as well. And so that's what makes it so significant. So it's really an amazing tour for you to experience. Plus, at the same time, you're going to have Rod as your host along with
Dean Sessions with the Universal Model, and also Russ Barlow with Truth Seekers Foundation, who are some of the most expert on the scientific evidences, and we're going to be talking about how these eclipses, how do they happen, what makes them work with this, and so forth. But I'm going to be talking about a lot of the symbolism of this, and how the 2017 eclipse and this eclipse here in April actually intersect each other, and there's really interesting symbolism about where they actually intersect, which we don't have time to get into.
We won't get into, but so Rod, besides the eclipse, which is big, what else are people going to experience on that tour?
We're also going to be going to a salt mine, which a lot of people have never been in a salt mine before. And the next day we're going to go to the Steamboat Arabia, which went down in 1860 in the Missouri River, was buried and found in a cornfield.
Wow, the river moved.
Way back, the river moved like a half a mile away.
Wow.
And they actually were able to find this, and now they have a museum, and it's kind of like walking into an 1860s Walmart with all of the different goods and things that were there. Just absolutely, it's like walking back in time. It's very, very awesome. We're going to also be going to Liberty Jail, where some of the most precious revelations of the prophet Joseph Smith happened, sections 121 and 122 and others. We're going to be going to the Temple Lot, where in Independence, and that area there. Next day we're going to be going to seeing Fishing River and Far West and Adam-ondi-Ahman, which is of course an important place where all kinds of histories intersect.
Right.
So we have Adamic history there, we have Book of Mormon history there, we have church history there, we have U.S. history there. All these different histories intersect each other right there where Adam-ondi-Ahman, and when we know we're going to talk about some of the sacred things that are going to happen in the future there at Adam-ondi-Ahman. So that's going to be fun.
So historical plus what's happening in the future. Pretty cool.
Then we're going to take a couple of days in Nauvoo and go to the Nauvoo Temple and see all the sites around there, and the Smith family cemetery, and all of the different amazing places there around the Nauvoo area. And then we're going to actually spend some time, because it's over General Conference weekend, so we're going to actually spend some time watching General Conference there in Nauvoo. That'll be a fun new experience as well. Then we're going to actually kind of turn our sights over to the Book of Mormon a little bit more and go to Monk's Mound in Cahokia, which is the largest earth mound in the world, basically. 17 acres at its base and rises over 100 feet with over 15 million basket loads of earth were required to make this massive mound. We're going to tell you about all of that. You'll see the ditches and earth banks and so forth that were going on in the Book of Mormon. Then we're going to actually see the eclipse around Cape Girardeau, which is also interesting, because that's also one of the epicenters of some of the earthquakes that happened on the New Madrid fault system back in 1811 and 1812. And we'll talk about the significance of that in the Book of Mormon as the destruction around the time of Christ happened back in the Book of Mormon times, and how that actually happened again in 1811, 1812, and how it may happen another time.
And you have firsthand journals that
absolutely
give a firsthand witness to what happened, right?
Yeah, that matches up. So we know that was the area and the destruction where the prophet Nephi was talking about in the Book of Mormon. Then we're going to be going to the Creation Museum, talking about seeing what other Christians have come up with as far as how creation and so forth, how that goes, and we're going to be talking about that in some detail. We're going to be going to Big Bone Look, and then I'm really excited because the last day we're saving kind of the best to last, but that's the Ark Encounter.
Wow.
The massive Noah's Ark, and going there to go see that. Interestingly enough, where was Noah's Ark built? Well, we'll talk about that on the tour. So listen, folks, I want to invite you to come and join me and Dean and Russ with Legacy Tours and Travel to go to this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to actually go see a solar eclipse, one of the most symbolic solar eclipses ever, probably the last one in our lifetimes that we'll have an opportunity to see. And so the dates are again at the 1st to the 11th of April. You need to go ahead and tell us about how do people sign up?
Yeah. By contacting Legacy Tours and Travel, 801-683-0123. It's a $300 deposit to secure your seat. And then you can also find a link to our website through Rod's
bookofmormonevidence.org.
Right.
And just click on the Legacy Tours and Travel icon there.
I know there's a few seats left. I would definitely get your reservations in right away.
Yeah, this will sell out fast. Yeah, quickly. Thank you, everybody. We'll hope to see you there.
Thank you.